Hi, I just want to walk you through the dashboard of Stream. So after you log in, this is your landing page. It has a certain amount of information on it, which you find really useful, and you can also customize it. So just helping you orientate around what you'll see. This is on our test server, and I've logged in as Jill. So what I can see when I log in, Jill's associated with 204 students out of the 14 or 1,000 we got enrolled. So it only gives me the information, or it would only give the tutor the information of the students they're associated with. So that's might be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, depending how many you've got. And then it summarizes all of those student performance into these four areas: engagement as a sort of a visual, a donut; engagement within the text space: high, good, partial, low, very low, none; interventions, which is just a summary of any interventions that you have in progress. And by an intervention, we mean a conversation that you use in the system to communicate with the student. You've made notes from a meeting or something like that. And alerts. So any alerts that are generated by the system to be received by you or to be received by the student. So, for instance, it might be a no engagement, a non-engagement rating alert, and that would after 7 days, and that would appear. Other things on the screen as you sort of scroll around, you have the ability to create some little customized widgets yourself in terms of looking at some of the resource interactions, if you so wish, for your cohort. But that's what you see, and then you'll start to see things as you look at the top navigation. You can see that you have the My Students piece. So when I click on that, that takes you into that full list of 204 students, and you can do things such as search for a student, and then you can find a student. So if I wanted to find Madison Green, I could find her information there, and we'll have a look at in the next video. And then interactions, you would see any information in terms of, as I say, if there's been a history of you've had a meeting, you've perhaps agreed with your personal tutee that you want them to, advising them to go and see study skills or some academics development aspect, and you've communicated that through the system. It'll be captured on this page here. So that's your orientation in. As I say, I can very quickly use the visuals here to say if I just wanted to look at my students, but I only wanted to look at the low students, I would click on low. That would then take me to the daily scores of low. I can then jump into those particular students if I so wished. So I could go in and have a look at their profile, and we'll talk about that in a subsequent video. Again, looking at the dashboard, if I, instead of going through this particular set, another way of going in is just again to give you a visualization of, just want to look at the good. If I click on the good, and there would be the 53 students that came up with a current daily good rating there. So that's quick orientation to the landing page. It then summarizes the information, it aggregates it for you so you can quickly identify people within your cohort and how they're performing. I hope that makes sense.